Today, though, I've got lovely warm feet because I've got some slippers on. They're a new idea from Japan, and they've actually got fires, each one under the sole, which you can light. Well, my left foot is actually already alight. It's glowing away, and I've got a lovely warm foot. But this one I've left unlit so I can show you how it works, because once they warm up, it gets quite hot, and it's rather difficult to touch them. This comes out, and if I pull this out and open it up, you can see that in here, I can get it off, there's a little block of charcoal. I'll just put that down on the floor for a moment so I can light it. And what you do is to light this, and it doesn't actually sort of burst into flames. It begins to smoulder, and it burns for about 10 hours, which is quite a long time to have warm toes. I think that's a light. It's a bit difficult to tell. It just starts to sort of burn gently on the edge there. You put that in there, and they do say it won't burst into flames, but should that happen by any chance, you've actually got round here a built-in sort of fireproof glass fibre, and in the lid here, there you can just see it's beginning to burn there on the edge. So it has caught. Put that back on, and before it starts to get too warm, slip it back inside the slipper. There. That bit is insulated so the heat doesn't come through too much, just enough to keep you warm. Then you've got some jolly pretty bright blue slippers to pad around on a nice cold day. I think it's a very ingenious idea, and for a nice cold day I think it'd be absolutely marvellous. In here in the studio under our hot lights, I think it's really a little bit too much, and I think I'd probably be a little bit wary about walking around with 2 fires smouldering underneath my feet. Still, that's not as bad as what is about to happen to Johnny, because he's going to have this 17-pound weight dropped on his foot.
I shouldn't worry about it though, Johnny, because I'm only going to drop it from a height of 3 feet.
Oh, is that right? Yeah.
All right?
No.
Stand by.
Closing my eyes.
Here we come. Oh! And a dead hit.
Oh, I heard it. I didn't feel it, actually. And that's because I'm wearing these special safety shoes. Look out of the way, Patch. Underneath this toe cap here, there's a steel plate like this that's specially shaped, and it's tough enough to take a weight of 50 pounds dropped from 3 feet right on it. And that's 3 times the weight that Pete just dropped on my toe then. Now, these shoes have been invented especially for people who work in garages, factories, or somewhere like that, where there's always a danger of a heavy object sort of dropping right on your foot.
And to show you just how flimsy an ordinary shoe is by comparison, there's one going in. I've got a table tennis ball here that I'm going to put inside the shoe under the toe cap. And now, let's let the weight come down. Ready, John?
Yeah. Boing. Well, if my foot had been in there, my toes would have really been crushed, and my big toe would probably have looked like that. A bit flat, wouldn't it?
Very nasty. Well, let's just give your safety boot another try, John.
Try my right foot this time.
Why? Did it hurt the left one last time? No, it's just... Ready?
Yes. Not a thing did I feel.
Oh, you're so brave. You really are. Tremendous. And once again, it's survived. In fact, these toe caps have stood up to weights of about 3 tons being dropped onto them without them caving in.
You're not going to drop 3 tons.
I'm not going to bother now, but I think that with all the terrible accidents that could happen in factories, then boots like these are an excellent idea. Anything that adds to the protection of the person working on a heavy shop floor.